We are live in the AJ Dome. He is the man. This is his time of year. Of all times of year, this is it. This is his favorite. You thought professional badminton was his favorite sport. Well, that takes a back seat to March Madness, baby. And who better to talk about March Madness than the Don himself, the man, the leader of the March Madness Mafia. He is AJ Bokine.
First off, if you love professional badminton was my favorite sport, you're wrong.
You said that last week. You were talking all about the new professional badminton league.
No, maybe professional pickleball, but not professional badminton. No,
No?
no.
Okay.
Pickleball, that's another sport. We'll bring Cindy and Man on to discuss that sometime.
Oh boy. All right. Enough said. What about March Madness?
Oh man, it's March Madness. It's my favorite day of the year, Jack. Favorite day of the year.
This is favorite before. This is more your favorite more so than the opening day of games.
3 conference championships. Selection Sunday. Who's in? Who's out? Who does Dickie V think is who's in? Who's out?
I'll tell you who Dickie V. Ones he picks every year. The top 4 number 1 seeds. That's who Dickie V goes with every year.
Exactly.
He's the chalk monster. He's as bad as you are with going with the chalk.
I will say this. It's going to be a bad day for Michigan, baby.
Well, wait a minute. Before you get into the NCAA, you're glossing over the high school because your beloved is not in it. But what about we got to give some love to the local boys?
Cedarburg. Shout out to Cedarburg, man. Shout out to Cedarburg. They did what most people, including myself, thought was truly remarkable. Actually, they went through Nicolay. They went through Slinger. Plus, they went through Notre Dame. Who Notre Dame is really good too for Division II.
So they did not beat a bunch of cupcakes to get there.
No, they beat everybody that was in their conference that was ahead of them besides us.
Huh. Well, what do you think? What are their chances?
They're D4, right?
I think it's 2, isn't it?
No, they're D2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I would say I didn't like their chances before they ran the table. But I gotta give a shout out. To the coach, to the players of Cedarburg. Logan's there. There's a couple guys in Cedarburg I know that have played really well and played really hard. So I just want to give them a shout out. And I will be there in Madison to watch the state tournament. So I'm excited.
Excellent. All right. Now we can go to the NCAA. And you were just saying it's a bad day for Michigan. Look at this here. Look at my coffee mug.
Hey, there we go. John Todd J. That's all I gotta say. No, I'm kidding. That man saved Wisconsin yesterday.
He saved him, but he almost gave it away.
I know, but he stripped him.
I know, but he wouldn't have had to strip him if he didn't miss 2 free throws. He's one of the best free throw shooters in the country. He missed both.
Don't spoil the drama, Jack.
It's not spoiling. I mean, first of all, we got to give credit to our friend, the worst man of GQ. He's GG. He's Greg Gard, who's the coach. He kept these guys together, and I heard on the broadcast yesterday they were picked to finish 12th in the Big Ten this year.
Yeah. So Stephen Bardo said it best. He goes, "When is the last time a group of juniors and seniors has finished 12th?" It's not often.
No.
First of all, it's not often you see juniors and seniors these days. Second of all, it's not often.
With the NIL stuff, I think you're going to see more and more.
Yeah, right.
But okay, so they did great. Did you watch the game yesterday, AJ?
Oh, I did. I was rooting so hard.
It was pressure packed. It was tense. Got to give a shout out. My next shout out goes to our friend Carter Gilmore, who had some big shots in the game.
Arrowhead's finest.
big shots in the game. And
big
then
shot,
he comes
big-
in up with a huge defensive play to
Where did he
block
come from?
cleanly. Block. He started. He was back at the free throw line and ran full gore. Managed to block the shot and not foul the guy,
Right, exactly.
which was huge.
Exactly. If they win today, Jack, I'll make a prediction. If they win today, they may find themselves on the 2 line.
All right. Do you think they're going to win today? Look, here's my thing. Do they feel good about themselves saying, "Hey, we made it to the championship game. This game, win or lose, doesn't matter."
No, this is payback. This is payback for last year when they got tore up by Terrence Shannon Jr.
No, that was Illinois.
Yeah. No, I'm saying this is payback for them, for Wisconsin.
Yeah. But they're not playing Illinois. They're playing Michigan. This is their
I know.
chance to prove it. Hey,
I know, but they lost to Michigan the first time. So
okay, yes, this season. So, try to take your Badger-colored glasses off today and give an objective opinion on who's going to win the Big Ten championship today between Michigan and Wisconsin.
It's tough because both teams are equal. They're equal in comparison in terms of both teams are 2 7-footers. The only difference is Michigan 7-footers don't really shoot the outside shot.
What's his name does that? Wolf.
Wolf does, but Vlad doesn't. Both.
No, right.
Both 7-footers from Wisconsin can hoop the outside shot. Now, the key to success today will be which 7-footer has the bigger game, Vlad Golden or Stephen Crow. I think the winner of that matchup will win the game.
Well, I hope it's not come down to that because the odds are not good in Wisconsin's favor then.
No, but he had a good game yesterday.
He's good. But he's not gonna. That guy, that big thug Vlad, made first team All Big Ten.
Yeah, but also the difference. There's another factor.
Okay.
His name is John Blackwell.
Yes, he's a huge factor.
He's a stud, and Wisconsin better. Little advice to Wisconsin coaches: you may want to pay the man a little more because he's not going to be around much longer.
No, he's great. He does everything so well.
He's such a soft-spoken kid, you know.
He is. What about? Oh, AJ, I was just going to ask you about something else about Wisconsin. So you think if Kral can have, maybe not dominate, what's his name, but at least come close.
If he can have an average game.
Well, Kral, he's so frustrating.
14-7. That's what I need from him today.
He's so frustrating to watch because just the way he moves, some players, I'm not saying he doesn't try hard, but just the way he moves, it doesn't look like he's very intense. And he might just be the biggest poker face ever. Right. But my God, you see different Stephen Kralls during the game.
Right. You do.
Yeah. All right. And so Nolan Winter, he's got to have a big game.
Sophomore, Jack.
Yeah.
Stud.
How's he going to? They probably put him on the other Wolf. Yeah. How do you think he's going to fare?
If he can pull him away from the basket, he'll be fine.
What about defensively?
His feet are good. He'll be all right.
Okay. All right. Well, that's encouraging. Yeah, that was a really good game to watch. The Michigan-Maryland game, I came in, I just saw the very last play, and that was all I saw.
What happened? I didn't. I heard the ending. I just didn't see what happened.
Maryland was up 1. Michigan inbounds. They had like 5 seconds left, and they inbounded the ball to, I can't remember the kid's name, guard, who dribbled the entire length of the floor and shot a layup over 2 bigs for Maryland to score with 0.1 seconds left.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I think Maryland would be a tough matchup for the Badgers.
I don't like Kevin Willett. I don't like the kids from Maryland.
No?
No.
Why? Why not?
First of all, they beat them.
Okay.
Second of all, there's a lot of. It's pretty similar to Wisconsin, but there's a lot of. It seems that game got a lot. That game got very chippy at the end. I think.
Did it?
I believe.
Um, what's it? Queen, the guy for
Derek
Maryland.
Queen.
He was awesome yesterday.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the Big Ten. The
2:30.
2:30. Who else plays today? The SEC.
SEC and
What do you think about Tennessee beating
SEC
Auburn? Huh?
Good joke.
Is that going to cost Auburn a number 1 seed?
Oh, Tennessee beat them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant today.
No. Tennessee and Florida play today.
I think it will, because I think although Bama got blown out, I was thinking Bama would get the 4th 1 seed, but they got blown out by Florida. So
22. Florida might get a number 1 seed.
Florida will get a 1 seed because they put 102 on Alabama.
Hey AJ, do you remember? I don't know how many years ago it was, but the Badgers played Florida in like a 2nd or 3rd round game.
Yes, I remember that game.
And they lost on the last second.
Hit the 3, and then the guy went racing full court.
Yes, and the Badgers let him go right by him. I believe the coach of Florida then was a guy named Mike White, if I'm not mistaken.
Was.
All right, what? He's not there anymore. Is that right?
No.
Where did he go, and what happened? I never heard.
I don't know. He just stepped down.
Okay. Do you know who the coach is now?
No, but they're good.
Yeah, they got to be the best unknown team.
They're not unknown. They're just unheralded for.
You don't even know the coach's name, for God's sakes. You know everything. You know the shoe size of most coaches. You don't even know the coach's name for Florida.
You're right.
So they're unknown.
Yeah, they're very well. They're in the SEC East. Remember, that's not the most heralded.
Well, I'll look up the guy's name, who it is. But so, all right. Who do you think? Well, first of all, Florida or Tennessee today? Florida, okay. And then what's the other championship? You said there were 3. That's Big Ten.
AAC.
What?
Memphis.
Oh, UAB. God. Who cares?
No, I care.
Oh, that's because you have...
that's my point guard right there.
Oh, God. You are unbelievable with that.
They're 26-5. They barely survived yesterday.
Well, they did. All right.
They barely survived 2 days in a row.
Are they going to win?
Yes. They play UAB. They're going to win. They beat them the first time.
Okay. Now, that said, who do you think? Who's your Final Four before they even announce the brackets? If this is your preview Final Four, you don't have to stick with this until after you see the brackets. But I'd like to know right now who your Final Four would be.
Auburn, Wisconsin.
AJ.
No. Hey, let me finish. No. Assuming they get a 3 or 2, they may be placed in Milwaukee, so we'll see. Auburn, Wisconsin, Alabama.
Oh, you are such a homer.
No. Listen.
Yes.
Finish. Auburn, Wisconsin, Alabama, and Florida.
So you think 3 out of the 4 teams will be SEC?
Yes.
Okay. It's not unheard of. I remember one year, Big East back in the day had the Villanova, St. John's, and Georgetown all in the same.
Yes. Now that's assuming they don't get put in the same bracket, of course.
Yeah.
The SEC.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying you can change it.
There's 14 teams. There's going to be 13 or 14 teams that get in from the SEC. They could all be put in the same bracket. Who cares?
Are there any teams, AJ, what is the one team do you think people will say, I never knew? Every year there's a handful of them. Can you pick one that everybody say, holy mackerel, how good are they? I never heard of them. Any thoughts? Any predictions?
Yes.
Okay, who?
If they get in, Dayton.
Dayton. Okay, if they get in.
Yeah.
Why? Do you know somebody on the team? Is there a purple connection?
They beat Marquette. They're really good. And they beat Marquette when Marquette was 10 One.
Okay, that's fair. Um, all right. Anything else about the men's college basketball?
No, but we can't skip over the women's either,
I
Jack.
was just gonna say that's why I said men's college basketball because now we're going to the women's.
We can't skip over the women's, Jack.
I'm not. I'm
Nah.
closing the door on the men and opening the door for the women. What do you have
Yes,
to say
sir.
about the women's college basketball?
Oh, Green Bay, man. Green Bay. All I gotta say is this: if you're in Green Bay's bracket, you don't want to be a 5 or 7. You don't want to be a higher seed.
What are they? What's their seed?
They don't have it yet.
When do they announce that?
Tonight,
Tonight too?
after the men's bracket.
Wow.
It used to be on Monday, but they don't do it on Monday anymore because now the girls' tournament is Friday, Saturday. It's either Friday, Monday, or Saturday, Tuesday. You play.
What? Okay. All right. So they're
Or
they're
no, Sunday, Tuesday. Sorry.
wait. Did they win their tournament?
Yes, sir.
So they're an automatic. They're in.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's good. You didn't think they were going to do that?
Don't put words in my mouth, Jack.
Huh.
I
I don't
said,
have to. I don't have to. There are plenty in there all the time. I'm not
I
worried
said
about
they're
putting words
gonna
in your
win.
mouth.
Tash Vlogs, if you're listening, I said they're gonna win, and they did. By the way, if you want a great interview, her interview after the championship game was so good, so good.
Why? What made it so?
Because she,
First of all, please, for the people who don't know, AJ has got friends all over the world, and one of his connections is the women's coach at University of Wisconsin Green Bay.
yes,
They started what 2-5, AJ, something like that,
7-5,
7-5, and they finished
28.
28-5, and they won the conference tournament to be an
Yes.
automatic bid. And what's the coach's name, please?
Kayla Curious. She
Kayla Curious.
played at Sheboygan North, went to Green Bay, played there for 4 years, and then went on to Europe for 4 years, and then went to went to Madison, coached there for a year. Their staff got let go, and now she's at Wisconsin Green Bay.
Badgers got to be kicking themselves for letting her go.
Yeah, she wasn't the head coach, but
No,
yeah,
but still.
so
Well, good for her.
yeah.
What do you see? Do you have a prediction, or do you want to see how the brackets come out for how
I want to see how the
UW?
brackets come out.
All right, that's fair.
I'll say this: I'll be disappointed if they're not a 12 or above.
Is their league that bad that they win the championship and have this incredible losing streak, and they might get a really terrible seed?
No. Purdue Fort Wayne was 25-7. Was to finish second. So the top two are good. The rest is pretty average.
Okay. All right. So what else about the women's bracket? What else do you guys say about the women's season? Has it been a good? It's been hard to follow up Caitlin Clark last year.
Yeah, but you still got Paige Beckers. So.
And Angel Reese was also added to the drama.
Yeah, those two added to the drama. And I like Crate. Their women's team is pretty good.
Okay.
But I also like Juju Watkins in USC. They're really good.
Well, she is the player of the year, isn't she?
She will be, yeah.
Yeah. And she's young, sophomore, I think.
Yes, sir.
So,
and
can the women go pro early like the men can?
I believe after 3 years.
3 years? Okay. All right. So, women's. Anything else about the women's before the brackets are announced tonight?
Should be exciting. Can't wait.
Okay, great. So that's college basketball. Anything about pro basketball?
Yes. Bucks Thunder tonight after beating the Pacers yesterday.
And the Thunder play. So Bucks are playing back to back. I got news for you, AJ.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to the game.
You stink.
I'll miss the brackets.
You stink.
The game's
You
not.
stink.
The game's not until 8:00. God damn it!
I know. Who put that at 8:00?
I don't
That's
know.
all.
Some idiot.
Put it at 6.
I know.
No, they can't. Well, no, they can't because then it would interfere.
No, the Admirals have a game today too. That's the problem.
That's not. Well, that's not in. That's not in the same arena though.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, yeah, a friend of mine is taking me. I've got a free ticket. AJ.
I got free tickets April 1st, so I'm excited.
Oh, don't try and steal my glory. I'm going today.
No, you should be ecstatic, bro. Really,
I am.
You should be ecstatic. You get this, and they're full strength. Both teams are full strength. So
well, good. But my concern, my thought is, after seeing the Bucks and they both played last night, will they be resting people today?
No, not for this game. They want to beat them again because they lost to them the second time they played them, but they beat them for the cup, so that's good.
Okay, so you think this is who's going to win this game?
Oh, Bucks by 20.
Oh,
that is complete and utter homer. That is complete. No, seriously though, in all seriousness, I did not want to pull a Charles Barkley moment there, but in all seriousness, I believe it'll be a 6-point game in favor of your Milwaukee Bucks.
All right. NBA MVP. That's some noise has been kicked up this week about that.
Yes, sir.
I can never say the guy's name right. Who's Oklahoma City's great player?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is having a great scoring season. He's the best player on the best team, or one of the best teams.
Yes, sir.
Does he deserve to be MVP over Jokic, who had a 30-point, 20 rebound, 20 assist game, which is just it's unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Oh, well, let's put it this way, Jack. I believe in a simple math equation.
Okay.
It's called, if you take so-and-so off their team and put them on the other team, where would they be? I believe Jokic should win MVP. Because I believe that if you take Jokic off his team and put him on the Thunder, Denver's not as good.
All right. However, you're kind of penalizing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for being on a good team then.
Correct.
You're good with that?
I'm good with that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you are something. Yeah, he is. They're both really something. I've only seen.
Shai's really good, but they're not a national. The Thunder get penalized because they're not a national team, you know.
Well, they will be. They will
be. Yes.
If they keep playing like this, and there's no reason they wouldn't. Is that Holmgren back? He's always hurt.
Yes, he's back.
Okay. Why? Let me ask you this, AJ. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, best player on the best team, leading scorer. Why doesn't Donovan Mitchell get the same love in Cleveland that he gets? Basically the same role, right? Star player, highest scorer, wouldn't you say?
Because it's Cleveland.
So, but they're Oklahoma City.
But, here's the thing. Cleveland doesn't get respect because minus the LeBron years, they've sunk. Oklahoma City gets respect because they had that era of the three monsters.
Those guys are all gone.
I know they're all gone, but still. But put it this way. Oklahoma City is like watching college basketball because it's all they have. So I like, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna pick. I think that Donovan Mitchell's a great player.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that he is, and he's not exactly carrying his team.
Well, neither is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's got 4 50-point games, 3 40-point games, 10 30-point games.
Where did he go to school, AJ?
Take a wild guess.
I can't. I don't know.
Played for Cal at Kentucky. Was very unheralded at Kentucky, though.
Really?
wasn't very flashy at Kentucky.
Really?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where was he picked in the draft? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Middle first
That's
round.
easy. That's easy to find out.
Middle first round. I think.
So he was like picked at about the same point in the draft that Giannis was when the Bucks picked him, because he wasn't one of the lottery picks,
No, it wasn't.
but he was in the first round.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. All right. Anything else about the NBA? Charles is dead on straight about that. What's his name being an idiot fool?
Oh, that's awesome! I love it. I love it.
You call him what? And that guy is a fool. The way he talks.
He talked. He said he was the leader of that Oklahoma City team. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Right. So all right. So he's hilarious. Charles is still doing his thing, and I love it. I love March Madness, the tournament, when Charles is and those guys are doing the college stuff.
Yeah. Charles's bracket's gonna be wrong again because it's never right. So.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I like the. You know, there's one team.
Hey, you got something you want to wipe your coming out?
Sorry, hold on.
That's all right. That's no problem. I just wanted to let you know.
1 minute here.
Yep. AJ's just doing an equipment change, and he'll be right back at us. But yeah, a friend of mine asked me to go to the game. 8:00 on a Sunday night. I'm really doing a personal sacrifice to go to that game with him.
Yeah, right.
I didn't think you were listening. I thought you were taking care of your equipment.
Let's all feel bad for Jack.
AJ, you killed me, man. You never let me down. I'll give you that.
Hold on 1 second, Jack.
All right. No problem. I'm good. I'm talking about this big sacrifice.
Can you grab a tissue for me?
Yes, sir. Where is it?
Wait, right here.
Oh, white?
Yeah.
I'll be right.
All right. No problem. I got you off the stage for a second. So everything is looking good. It is one of the best sports days of the year with no football attached to it, because the selection Sunday is just great. Your team, every team's in it until they're not in it, and this is, it's for like 4 or 5 teams that are on the bubble that don't get their prayers answered. It's not the greatest day in sports, but that happens. So today is a great day for the Badgers. Let's hope that they can finish the job today. But God, they have looked really good.
Okay, world.
What? Back. Okay, well, come on back. I just was wrapping up about. It is a great day, Sunday for a sports day. Yeah, non-football related day. It's probably the number one sports day.
Yep.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right. So far, AJ, we've covered high school basketball, college basketball, men's and women's, NBA. Anything else that you wanted to talk about?
There's one thing I wanted to talk about that I didn't mention. I want to give a shout out to we didn't cover the girls tournament at all. Green Bay.
Okay, all right.
Lewisburg girls won. They won their tournament. They won their state tournament.
That's great.
And they have 3 sisters, Jack.
They have 3 sisters?
Who are unbelievable.
3 sisters, you said.
3 sisters
on the same team.
Yeah. They're unbelievable. 2 of them are juniors and one's a freshman.
Okay. I don't like Lewisburg.
Yeah, I don't either. But I want to give them credit because 2 of them are going to go. 2 of them are going to go. 3 of them are going to go D1. So be fun.
Well, the reason I don't like them, it's a dry city. They don't allow any drinking there, so
really?
That's no good.
Okay. Also, I want to give a shout out to Tulsa East. My friend Mary, who's a Whitewater player, former Whitewater player. She's the head coach over there now.
Oh, nice.
She won her first state championship yesterday.
Wow, that's cool. It's so hard to win those I mean, as you well know, AJ, from personal painful experience, it's hard to even get to state. But to get to state and then win is
6 in a row is hard, my friend.
Oh,
it's harder than any level.
She's won 6 in a row?
No, I mean 6 in a row, six
Oh,
wins
six
in a row.
games. Yeah, yeah, because that's what it is for NCAA tournament for both men's and women's, right? Are they the
Yeah,
same number of teams?
yeah. 64 for the women.
Okay, so close to the same. So you have to win for the men. I think you have to win four to get to the final four, right? You have
Yes,
to
right.
win
Is
one,
it? It
32,
you have to win.
60.
Yeah, you have to basically win 2 3 game tournament, two game tournaments to make the final four.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Well, it's an exciting time of year. I do have one thing I want to circle back to the men's because I saw a stat that the SEC, whom we've talked about, might get 14 bids
Yeah, 14.
if
What they got 18 in their conference?
if Texas can squeak in.
They should.
But
They should. By the way,
I
just saying.
think you're going to see more of that because the conferences are so big now. I mean,
Yeah. Right.
that's the way it is. Um,
In
also,
comparison, the ACC is going to get 4, if that.
I don't, you know, I'm happy every year the Big Ten gets a bunch of teams with them when they all lose early. Then you're like, eh. And what
They'll
about,
beat
I'm sorry, AJ, go ahead. I didn't mean to
they'll
cut you off.
beat each other up.
Yeah. Well, SEC has probably done that to each other this year. Say, speaking of Big Ten, and one of my favorites, I'm reading where Fran McCaffrey is going to get lost.
Fran got fired.
He did? It happened?
I texted you that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You never did.
I must have not hit send.
Oh, yes, you did. I didn't see this. Give me a call when you're out of your meeting. McCaffrey from Iowa. I saw that they were going to do it before.
Big Ten tournament, yes.
Yeah,
right after the loss of the Big. Well, by the way, Fran, teach your next opportunity if you get one.
He'll get one.
Teach your kids to play some defense. They scored 94 and lost the game. I mean, seriously, you got your sons on the team who you got your sons on staff, you got your sons on the team, and they don't play any D.
Well, now wait a minute. I thought it was an odd story. We never talked about this, but one of his sons was dating Caitlin Clark.
It still is.
All right, and then she got to Indiana, so then he transferred to Butler.
Yes, sir.
So he ditched his dad.
No. He's an assistant at Butler.
Oh, okay, so he's not playing anymore.
No.
Okay, I thought that was odd when I heard that. I was like, what? So, all right, that's it. What do you think, AJ, about the Big East? Anything? We didn't talk about them.
I was disappointed, Jack. I was disappointed. The second half effort of my boys at Marquette was terrible.
What happened? Why? Why do you think?
Because they got a guy who averages 14 a game go for 37, Jack. 37.
Jim Jackson. I think Jim Jackson does a good job as a color analyst.
He really does.
And he said you just have to feel badly for Marquette because they got beat by a team that's bigger, faster, and stronger than they are. Is that a fair statement? Fair. After it was over.
Fair. I texted your friend and our dear friend, Coach Kreider, and I said I understand the philosophy. I really do. Understand they want high school kids. I really do. I appreciate that. I appreciate that I'm going to the portal. I do. But can we get a big, please?
What did Coach Kreider say?
He's like, that would be nice.
Yeah.
They don't have a true big. They have stretch fives, which for those of you who don't know what a stretch five is a 7-footer who can shoot the three, but isn't very physical most of the time. So they need a true big. That's why I think they need to dip into dip into the state more because there's a lot of true bigs in the state that can help a team like Marquette.
Okay. All right. We went back to the NCAA. I pushed us back that way. One other thing, non-basketball related, Tiger Woods injury news, ruptured his Achilles tendon.
He's cooked, man.
He had surgery to repair it. Yeah, he's done for sure this year, maybe forever.
I hope he's done. I love Tiger. I do as a golfer, not as a person. But man, you're like the Aaron Rodgers of golf. It's time to hang it up, bro.
Yeah.
Let let Charlie get some shine. You know, he's a good golfer. His son is a good golfer too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let Charlie get some shine. It's time to focus on Charlie and not Tiger.
It's a tough thing to do. Pass on the baton.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you just mentioned Aaron Rodgers, and a headline I read said, first of all, Brett Favre is encouraging him to sign with the Vikings.
Of
Did
course
you hear
he
that?
is. Of course he is. It's like a prophecy.
And he's waiting to hear back from the Vikings before he decides on the Steelers or who's the other team that's stupid enough to go for him? Giants. Stupid and what did I say? Stupid and desperate.
Yeah, it's like a bad relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
It must be.
Yeah.
I've never had. I don't recall a guy ever making so many teams wait and getting so many headlines.
If he signs with the Vikings, I hope he gets destroyed by somebody in the Packers. You know what? Just for that, I hope Nate Hobbs, the new corner for the Packers, picks him off, takes it to the house, and says, "You know what? Go retire."
Hey, you know, it'd be the best thing for the Packers if he did go to the Vikings because he'd mess up that J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, he would totally
for at least a year.
Yeah. How do you feel for J.J. McCarthy right now? You're like, I just got hurt. My team drafted me high. They believe in me, but they clearly don't.
Well, first of all, no tears for J.J. McCarthy. You went to Michigan, so he's a jerk.
Right.
Secondly, and he's a smartass, so he gets what he gets.
Right.
And he'll have despite what I think of him, I think he'll have a fine NFL career. It looks like he's going to be good.
Yeah, right.
So, and I think he really, really, really was fortunate with getting drafted by the Vikings, so that I have immense respect for O'Connell and what he does for quarterbacks.
I do.
Yeah. I think he's too smart to bring Brett Favre in. I don't think he'd do that. I'd be surprised.
Here's a note for all coaches. Never bring a guy in that's older than you as a coach.
That works sometimes.
No, but he's older than, put it this way, he's older than McConnell by 6 years.
Wasn't he older than Matt LaFleur when he was with the Packers?
Yeah, but they were like 2 years apart.
Okay. All right. I brought up Aaron Rodgers. I shouldn't have. But anyway, so let's get more positive. Let's go back to it's time. We're almost approaching 40 minutes, AJ. You've been what did my dad used to say?
Yes.
Chipping your teeth, flapping your gums for almost 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
How about some positivity, some AJ's words of wisdom, life advice learned in the world of athletics that you can apply to your everyday life and make it better? Go ahead.
Life advice. Okay. So this is all about family today. Life is all about family, whether that's a sports family, whether that's your personal family, or whatever. It's all about fostering relationships. I thought of this today as my cousin just had a baby. Congratulations, Kevin and Charlie. But I thought of this today because my family is getting younger. Like my brother's having kids, my cousins are having kids. So I just wanted to. It's all about keep building those relationships and build them up. Don't let negativity seep in. Build them up because it's important to foster the next generation of whoever's in your family, because keep the legacy going and keep your family strong, and just that's important today. That's what my thought is today.
Good one. It's good, and you're right. Another thing, one of the key things you said is whether it's your blood family or it's people who are your family of friends, family of teammates. There's a lot of different families you can have in life, but they're all important. And
it doesn't really matter. It's all important. It's all Yeah, all encompassing.
All right. Well, AJ, you did it. You've talked almost nonstop for 41 minutes. I barely got a word in.
Yeah, you so good. We're, we're
Good.
we're good. We're good, Jack. We're good.
Good. All right. Go get them. Enjoy Selection Sunday. Go Badgers.
Oh, and for the viewers, I'll be in Madison next Friday and Saturday, so I'll be watching. I'll be watching state basketball.
Great. Well,
Yes,
have
sir.
fun. Enjoy your week. Enjoy all this is your time of year.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your family, but enjoy those brackets, dude.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Fill them out. Don't forget to fill them out. They're due by 11:15 on Thursday, so fill them out.
Words of wisdom from AJ Bo.